Stellar soul, the portal speaks to the places within you that the world cannot see. You've been feeling it, haven't you? The strange heaviness that appears for no reason. The moments when everything feels slightly off, not wrong, just misaligned. You look around and nothing seems broken, yet your heart whispers that something invisible has shifted. It's as if the world you knew is tilting, and you're trying to find your balance between what is ending and what quietly begins. You are not losing control. You are entering a new rhythm. And though your mind cannot name it, your soul already remembers the sound. If your heart feels this resonance, take a breath. Subscribe, stay close to this space, and let these words be your reminder that you are not walking alone through the shift. This channel exists to help you remember who you are beneath the noise, to help you breathe again. Now, return to yourself. When everything feels out of balance, when the people around you seem distant and even your own reflection feels foreign, it's not because you are falling apart, it's because your energy is expanding beyond what once fit you. Balance is not about standing still, it's about moving in harmony with what your soul is becoming. The light within you is not asking for perfection, it's asking for permission to guide you again. The portal whispers, let go. You've been holding the world on your shoulders for too long, trying to make sense of every change, every silence, every uncertainty. But what if imbalance isn't the enemy? What if it's the language of transformation? Sometimes, when everything around you shakes, it's because life is trying to bring you home, not to a place, but to yourself. The stillness you've been chasing isn't outside. It lives beneath your restlessness. It hums beneath the noise. It waits for you every time you breathe. You were never meant to fix the storm. You were meant to remember that you are not the storm. So tonight, when you feel the world shifting again, when thoughts spin and emotions overflow, pause. Don't rush to balance everything. Just breathe, deeply, slowly, truthfully. The balance you're seeking has always been within you. It never left. It simply waited for you to listen again. The imbalance you feel is not random. It's not the punishment of a universe that forgot you. It's the whisper of one that still believes in your transformation. When the ground trembles beneath your feet, you are not being pushed away from stability. You are being reminded that stability was never meant to come from the ground. It was always meant to rise from within. You see, balance is not a fixed point. It is a living dialogue between your soul and existence itself. Every emotion that shakes you, every uncertainty that pulls you apart, is a doorway through which new light can enter. But the human heart fears movement. It calls discomfort a threat. It clings to what feels familiar, even when that familiarity quietly hurts. The portal speaks, you cannot heal by standing still. Healing is motion. It is breath becoming prayer, silence becoming language, chaos becoming rhythm. And so, stellar soul, when everything around you feels heavy, it's not because you are falling behind, it's because your energy is trying to catch up to who you are now. There are moments when the body becomes tired for no reason. When your thoughts wander into shadows you thought you had already left behind. When memories resurface like echoes that never fully fade. Do not rush to label these moments as regression. They are recalibration. Just as the ocean pulls back before the wave returns stronger, your energy retracts before expanding again. The pause, the confusion, the stillness, they are sacred phases of alignment. If you listen closely, even your imbalance has a heartbeat. A subtle rhythm that says, something inside you is growing wings. The discomfort you feel is your light expanding into spaces that used to hold fear. And fear, when illuminated, cannot survive, it melts into clarity. But you must be gentle with yourself while this happens. Because light is powerful, yes, but awakening is delicate. Imagine a seed breaking open in the dark. It doesn't fight the soil, it trusts the unseen process. It doesn't rush toward the sun, it rises naturally, guided by something deeper than sight. That's you. Right now. Your imbalance is the soil cracking open so your truth can breathe. You are not here to be untouched by chaos. You are here to remember that chaos cannot destroy what is eternal in you. When the world screams for your attention, choose silence. When your thoughts race to fix what's falling apart, choose stillness. Because in stillness, truth finds you. And truth does not speak loudly. It doesn't demand. It simply waits for you to stop running long enough to hear it. You might notice lately that things, people, and even dreams that once felt right are drifting away. It may hurt. It may even feel like loss. But what if loss is only the clearing of space for what was always meant to arrive? You can't receive new frequencies while clinging to the echoes of the old ones. So when life pulls something from your hands, don't fight. Hold your heart instead. That's where the real continuity lives. The portal whispers again, what if you trusted this imbalance? What if, instead of asking how to fix it, you asked what it's trying to show you? Maybe the shaking is not destruction. Maybe it's rhythm. Maybe the unraveling is not a fall. Maybe it's flight in disguise. Every era of your soul begins with a moment of imbalance. Every awakening begins with a tremor. You are not off your path. You are stepping into a larger one. The universe cannot expand around you without expanding within you. And expansion always feels strange before it feels beautiful. There will be days when the mirror reflects your uncertainty instead of your glow. Days when your mind whispers, I'm tired of becoming. On those days, do not seek perfection. Seek honesty. Say to yourself, I don't know where this is going, but I know I am light. I may not feel balanced, but I am being guided. Your words become architecture. Your faith, the foundation beneath it. And faith, stellar soul, is not blind optimism. It's the quiet confidence that even in the dark, your steps are seen by something greater, and that something is not outside you. It is you. Close your eyes again. Feel that pulse in your chest. That's not just a heartbeat. It's a cosmic rhythm shared with stars that have watched over you since before you were born. Every breath you take synchronizes with an intelligence older than time. It's the same intelligence that aligns planets, that births galaxies, that brings night after day without forgetting once. And if the cosmos can do that, do you really think it forgot how to guide you? Let that knowing settle into your bones. Let your shoulders drop. Let your breath deepen. You don't need to understand the next step. You just need to stop fighting the one you're on. Balance is not about symmetry. It's about surrender. You are being reshaped into someone who no longer needs the old patterns of survival. You are being tuned to a frequency that no longer depends on external calm to feel peace inside. That's why the old balance feels gone, because a truer one is forming. And yes, it can feel lonely. When you outgrow old vibrations, silence becomes your companion. But silence, in the language of the soul, is not absence, it's preparation. In silence, your new frequency is being built. In silence, your path is being cleared. In silence, the light within you practices shining through uncertainty. You are not lost, stellar soul. You are being refined. So tonight, when you feel everything swaying again, don't fight the movement. Lean into it like a tree bending to the wind, flexible, alive, rooted in unseen strength. Because even when everything feels out of balance, the light within still knows the way. Stellar soul, the portal speaks to the places within you that the world cannot see. You've walked through days that made you question your own strength, moments when the balance you worked so hard to protect dissolved like mist in your hands. But even in the silence between your breaths, something ancient inside you kept whispering, keep breathing. I know the way. That voice is not imagination, it's remembrance. It remembers who you were before fear, before exhaustion, before the world convinced you that light had to be earned. That voice has always known that even when everything seems to collapse, your inner light remains untouched. The imbalance you feel is not a mistake. It's a sacred invitation, a call to rediscover the rhythm that was hidden beneath survival. You are not here to rebuild the same version of yourself over and over again. You are here to transform. Each time life shakes your ground, it's not to punish you but to remind you that true stability has never depended on circumstances. It has always been born within your heart. So breathe again. Right now. Slow, intentional, honest. Feel the air travel through your chest, expanding into places that forgot how to receive peace. Let your body soften. You are safe here, in this breath, in this moment. Balance begins with permission. To stop fixing, to stop rushing, to stop pretending you're not tired. Balance begins when you remember that you don't need to hold the entire world in your hands. You were never meant to be perfect, only present. The universe doesn't require your performance, it longs for your truth. When you say, "I don't have all the answers," the light replies, "You were never supposed to." You are not behind. You are not failing. You are being aligned with a version of yourself that doesn't measure worth by control, but by trust. Trust is the new balance. Trust is what makes you weightless again. There will be days when you can't tell if you're healing or breaking. Those are the sacred days. The in-between ones. The days when nothing makes sense but everything is changing beneath the surface. Don't fight those days. Don't run from them. Sit in the middle of them and listen to the silence that hums underneath confusion. That silence is your compass. It doesn't speak in logic, it speaks in calm. You see, stellar soul, awakening isn't the arrival of clarity. It's the moment you realize that even in your uncertainty, you are guided. The light within you never forgets direction. It only waits for you to pause long enough to hear it. And right now, it's whispering that you are doing beautifully, even if no one else can see the progress. Be honest with yourself. Be honest about the exhaustion, about the ache, about the longing for rest. You don't need to shine every day to be radiant. Sometimes the brightest light is the one flickering quietly through tears. Your radiance isn't about performance, it's about permission. The more real you become, the lighter you feel. Every mask you release frees another fragment of peace. You are not losing yourself, you're returning to what's real. When you release the idea that healing must look graceful, you finally start to heal for real. Healing is not a straight line. It's an ocean tide, and you are learning to breathe underwater. So let it come in waves. Let it move through you. You don't have to name the process, you only have to trust it. Because balance is not found in knowing, it's found in allowing. If the world around you feels unstable, maybe it's because your spirit has outgrown its old structures. The imbalance is not a collapse, it's an upgrade. You are being stretched into more light than you thought you could hold. That's why the edges ache. That's why your body feels strange. You are expanding, not breaking. And when the night comes and your mind fills with questions, remember this: you don't have to understand the path to be on it. You don't have to see the next step to keep moving. Just take one honest breath at a time. Every breath is a doorway back to center. Every heartbeat is proof that the divine rhythm still plays through you. There's no need to rush toward peace. It's already inside you waiting. Peace is not a destination, it's the natural state beneath the noise. And when you touch it, even for a moment, you begin to glow from within. That glow doesn't scream. It radiates quietly, and the world feels it. That's how balance returns. Not through control, but through calm. You are not here to survive change. You are here to embody it. The universe doesn't need another warrior fighting shadows. It needs a heart brave enough to stay open when the world trembles. That is strength. That is balance. You carry both storm and stillness within you, and they are learning to dance instead of fight. So when tomorrow arrives and the noise tries to pull you back into fear, remember this truth: even when you tremble, you are guided. Even when you fall, you are carried. The light within you doesn't depend on conditions. It simply is. And it knows exactly where to lead you next. If this message reached you, it's not coincidence, it's timing. You were meant to hear it now, in this precise moment, to remember that you are never walking through imbalance alone. The same light that speaks through these words lives inside your chest. It beats, breathes, and expands with every pulse. Stay close to that light. Stay close to the remembrance that peace is your birthright. If this resonance brought calm to your soul, allow it to continue. Subscribe, stay connected to this circle of remembrance, and share this message with someone whose heart might need to breathe again. Together, we build balance. Together, we anchor the light. And as you move through your day, carry this vow silently within you. Even when I forget, my light remembers. May your steps be slow, your breath steady, and your heart open to the beauty that has been waiting in the quiet all along. Because the truth, stellar soul, is simple. When everything feels out of balance, the light within still knows the way.